Welcome to Peeboys podcast.
Welcome to.
You couldn't even wait.
Welcome to Peeboys podcast.
Give me my frog.
Episode 4. I'm Joey, and I'm Josh.
Alright, first story is Joey came into the house and he kept asking for where all my crazy food was. So, what I say is...
No, did I tell you, in the car on the way over, my mom kept saying stuff, and she'd be like, there was just a crash on this road, and I'm like, yeah, that sure is crazy. And I just kept saying it, she didn't realize it. And I just wanted to see, how many people could I trick, how many people could I
No,
fool?
I noticed immediately.
I know you noticed, but like...
Because you don't say crazy that much.
I say crazy sometimes.
But you don't say how much crazy food you have in your crazy house.
I walked in, I'm like...
Come on, where's your crazy food? What kind of crazy food do you have? It's like,
And you were like, this isn't your house. But that what you said made no sense because I don't even eat crazy food. Like,
yeah, you do. You've Guy Flamby over here.
Okay, you've seen like the way I
I know.
eat though. I eat like fruit, and that's it.
You're actually like a spider monkey.
Yeah, I'm a real spider monkey.
I had a little like stuffed spider monkey. I don't know what it is anymore.
I have a real spider monkey. It runs around my house. It steals hair off people. It just rips the hair off their heads till they're bald.
Okay, so what Joey does is he goes to my refrigerator. He grabs an unopened carton of orange juice. He grabs 2 cups. I said, Joey, I don't want any orange juice. He's like, oh no, this cup isn't for you. I want 2 big cups of orange juice. And he sets down the orange juice on the counter and the cups on the other side of the counter. And he sits down at the table and he goes, serve me. Serve me 2 cups of orange juice. And I did.
And then I didn't drink it for a few minutes.
Yeah, you took forever to drink it. We watched like 3 episodes of SpongeBob before you drank those cups of orange juice.
They were pretty good though.
You made me serve you my own orange juice.
They were really good. I'd get more if I could.
No, I'm not gonna let you. I'm not gonna serve you this time.
You got any wacky stories, or can I transition over
Yeah,
to some
go ahead.
real funny ones?
You're an asshole.
I was at a restaurant with my mom, and I was like, you know what, Mom? It was like it was over summer, and I was animating like all day, and it was the first time I had like left my room in an entire week. So I'm like, you know what, Mom? I'm gonna go out to dinner. I'm gonna go eat dinner with you, and then...
And Pop.
Yeah, and my big Pop, the big, strong, handsome... this big, strong
Prince Henry the Navigator.
He's got really, he looks like a big gorilla.
Prince Henry the Navigator.
My dad used to be like a bodybuilder, and he was really fucking buff. And just his Australian friend, like, didn't know his name and just called him Huge Man all the time. So then...
Huge Man.
Like, after a while...
I can't do it in the accent.
Like, after a while, my dad came back, like, 3 years later, and he decided to stop lifting weights. And he just still called him Huge Man. He's just been Huge Man. Just forever. It's like,
I did this for you, stop, and then you kept going. Damn it.
Yeah, I'd like to think that he stopped lifting weights just to, like he sits in his room in Australia and he cries silently to himself when people call him Huge Man. He's like, I wish you'd stop.
It's like, I did this for you.
He like comes back, he has like absolutely no muscle, like he's Auschwitz thin.
Hey, look, it's Huge Man.
It just pans to his face, just completely black and white.
It's just like, it looks like my drawing of Prince Henry the Navigator. Just like,
What's with you and Prince Henry the Navigator?
Just don't worry about it. I like Prince Henry the Navigator. Give me my water.
Okay.
Joey, this is why you're supposed to have water during the podcast.
I'll just share it with
idiot.
you.
No,
I'll
it's
just
mine.
share my water with you.
It's mine.
Don't drink that all.
You knew exactly what I was gonna do.
No, don't drink you there. It's my safety square. Don't fucking know.
Joe, you knew exactly what I was gonna do. I was just gonna drink, just inhale it so you get none.
I've done that to you. I've done that. I know in my past I have gone up to you and been like, hey, you want some of this water? And I've drank the whole thing staring at you.
No, and it was my water. I remember when you did that.
Did I?
You did that at school. You just like went up to me and was like, hey Josh, let me see that water of yours. You just opened it. It was a sealed bottle. You just like ripped it open and just like drank all of it in front of me and put it down. And I'm like,
that was good water, dude.
Yeah, Was it? I didn't get to taste it. I don't know that.
What's your opinions about water? What's your favorite type? What's your favorite type of water? Oh, you're just gonna drink the whole thing in front of me. Just the whole thing. Oh, just the whole thing.
It's my
It's like walking into someone's house when they're like eating a meal. You're like, oh, you're just gonna get the whole thing, asshole. Really?
It's like, get out of my house.
You walk up to someone, he's at the bank, and you're like, oh, you're just gonna spend all the money.
He's not even spending it. He's at the bank. He's doing the opposite of spending.
Oh, you're at the bank making money.
You mean saving
you're
money?
Robbing the bank.
Oh my.
Oh. This situation, it's just gone through the window.
You're getting mad at me for drinking marijuana.
He went from giving the bank money to just being like, I just generate money.
Not even like storing his money in the bank, just giving the bank money.
Yeah.
He's like, here you go. Like he just walks in with a bag of money and just like, here.
Oh, I didn't finish the story about I went to dinner with my mom. I went to my mom. I'm like, yeah, I think I'm gonna order the fagioli, and she's like, that's pronounced fagioli, and like I was so close to actually going up to the waiter and demanding, slamming my fist on the table and saying, "Give me the fagioli." That's where this story was leading. I went to this wonderful dinner out with my parents.
That's where the story was leading.
I was ready to go up to that. I was ready to go up to that man, look at him straight in the eyes and scream at him that I want the fagioli. He wouldn't have the foggiest idea of what I was talking about. I'm just gonna do family stories for a while. So I was going to dinner with my mom and pop, and I went down to this restaurant. I drove them all the way there. So then we get out. We all hustle out of the car, right?
I know the story.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah.
Well, so we all step foot right out of the car. And I say, hey, what do they got out here to him after he asked me what we got out here? And my mom, being all-knowing, she's like, you know what? They got sushi out here. My dad, like a big autistic gorilla, screams and says, no, I'm not getting near that sushi.
He could just order something else, too.
No, that was obvious to him. There was like a menu, and he's like, I am not eating out here. He goes inside, and a waiter comes by. A waiter had already come by and ordered things from us, and the waiter's like, he's like, okay, he's just going inside and moving tables and stuff around. Yeah. And we're like, that's what my dad was doing, and that's what the guy came to us and just deadpan said that.
He's like,
we're just like, so this big ape is fucking just throwing tables around, and
screaming, ook, ook, sushi bad,
my mom was like covering her face because she was cringing so hard, and she's like, all right, just go tell him to like come outside. And then
you have to like console him, like the big ape is like, come on, dad, we have to, come on,
it
papa.
Didn't even happen. The waiter goes to talk to him, and then the waiter comes back like 50 yards stare, and he's just like, he's not coming back outside.
Wait, Joey, I imagine this is like this is a scenario that goes on in my head. It's like someone like there's like all the people watching, and someone just falls into the like gorilla pit, and he's like, oh no, and then like the gorilla is like doing something, and it just like turns over, and he's like, ook.
My big gorilla father is just throwing sushi around, screaming. All right, here's my next story. Are you ready?
No.
Are you ready for this wacky story? Huh?
No. Tell it to me anyway.
So, like, I feel like this is just a thing that white people don't get asked a lot, but, like, someone went up to me and they're like, oh, what's your race? Like, someone said that to me.
And then you're just like, triggered.
No, like that's never happened to me, but, like, first, has that ever happened to you before?
No, because everyone just kind of knows I'm Mexican.
But, like, that seems like a thing that would happen more to you than to me, because there's more brown than there is white.
No.
There's like different flavors of brown. There's like caramel chocolate
Exactly. That's the thing.
Yeah.
There's so many different ones that you can differentiate, but white is just white, so you don't know.
We got like the Nords. They just
exactly. It's just white.
Like Jews, from Jew to Nord, it's all like the same thing.
Yeah, exactly. And there's just so many shades
like,
of brown
there's
that you're like,
beautiful-
yeah, there's that.
Beautiful caramel brown. There's like just
There's
complete-
whatever I am. It's
There's
just
like
almost
complete
white.
black, like Carlos's grandpa.
Oh, jeez.
Like-
Yeah, he's great.
You could take that dude into a black and white photo. You could convert that photo to black and white. He'd look the
You know,
same.
I thought it was until I noticed his suspenders were rainbows.
Oh my god.
I think that's the point of him wearing those suspenders. It's like, just so you know, I'm
you
not in a
think-
black and white
Do
photo.
you think he has like a sidekick who's like an albino? They just walk around solving race-based crimes.
But the albino is actually African.
Yeah. Dude, I saw one of those. I was in London and I saw this black albino guy.
We're not talking about this again. This ruined me last time. We're not talking about it.
So funny.
I'm not gonna respond because you made me say something last time.
What did you say? I don't remember. I'll cut it out if it's too bad.
No, you're not gonna cut it out.
I promise I will. I won't make you look like an asshole.
Oh, because I said it's like what? Because you said they looked weird in that one too, and I said no, they just look normal. But you know what I meant. You know. But you know what I meant, though, right?
Look, God made him normal.
No! That's not...
They just ran out of printer.
That's not what
Just
I'm...
up in heaven.
No,
God
bro,
just like,
you're
fuck, dude. I don't have any money. I'm out of ink.
You
Just make him white.
Stop.
I get what you're saying. I've said worse, dude.
I know, but that's like the worst thing I've ever
Alright,
said on the
just
podcast.
take like an offensive thing I said, just completely out of context and say it.
Oh
right
no, I
here.
could just say the cringe stories I said before.
Oh, dude, if you want to tell him here, I'm perfectly fine
Alright.
with that. But I'm gonna cringe real hard.
Alright, no, just step out of the room.
No, like it's almost...
Joey used to... Okay, so this is back when we were...
No, wait,
real-
wait, wait. Before we start this is
No disclaimer. No disclaimer. I'm just gonna say it and you're gonna accept it.
You guys, this is the worst. This is the worst thing in my life. I'm gonna have like PTSD, or as the professionals pronounce it. All right,
That's
go
not
ahead.
what they do, but
Every time you
is-
talk to a
this
doctor,
is-
you're like, dude, I've been seeing,
Alright,
I've been seeing
so-
things. I was in the Vietnam War, and he's like, dude,
you're just stalling.
I'm
You're
sorry.
stalling.
I'm sorry.
You're stalling. You're stalling, dude.
All right.
All right. So the other day, was it yesterday? No.
No.
The other day we were playing Minecraft with Connikins, and by the way,
That sounds really cringy out of context.
but okay, I'm gonna say right now, Minecraft is an enjoyable game when you're in a Skype call with Connikins and
That's
Joey.
the truth. That's the truth.
Yes.
It was fun.
It was
to
fun.
play.
I mean, yeah. The only
I'm
it's
not
a
gonna
fun
say
game.
It's not a bad game. It
It's
has
not a bad game.
fan
Yeah, it has a bad fan base of 12-year-olds.
It's but like just to go
And
off
all
that,
of the YouTubers that do it.
Five Nights at Freddy's is that but worse because it's not a good game.
Yeah.
But like
The new one was better because you could do things.
you can move.
Yeah, it was like you explored a house.
Yeah.
So I guess that was better.
I think I was too critical of it when I played it, but I wasn't.
No,
scared.
you weren't. It was exactly what you said it was.
I'm.
You were playing the second one.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was exactly what you said it was.
It's not that scary.
It's not that scary, and it wasn't. There was no gameplay. It was
Dude,
just
like
look at it. It was. I love the description of it of Night Trap 2. Because that's pretty much what it is, except Night Trap was harder.
I remember I was just.
Oh, so it's Night Trap but easier and not scary. So it's Night Trap.
Dude, want me to go get you tissues quickly?
What?
Because you're doing the thing.
What?
You always do that thing.
What?
Every time.
No, I have a...
Breathing thing.
No, that's just like my throat.
Oh, me too. I'm not feeling optimal. But we
yeah.
can still do this.
I just... You pointed out to me, now I'm noticing it.
That's fine. I do.
God damn it!
I do
You
weird
did it
things
right
too.
there.
Like, people always point out to me that I used to do like this weird click in the back of my throat. And like, I don't know why I did it. It's like the most autistic thing.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. Oh, this is like all of like my siblings.
Yeah.
Like I went to dinner with my brother,
Yeah.
and my other brother, and Carlos.
And your other fucking 15 brothers.
I went to. It wasn't dinner. It was a lunch.
Yeah.
I went to a pizza place next to a spaghetti place, which made me really happy. Cause I was in a car ride with Carlos, and I was just like, "Oh, we're gonna get a pepperoni pizza," and then my mom said that it was near a spaghetti place, and I was just like, "Oh!" It was right next to the spaghetti place. Like they're seriously side by side. It was great. Apparently, all of my siblings that can grow facial hair we just do this a lot.
Explain what you're doing.
No, you gotta do it.
He like you grab your chin around the hair.
Yeah. To the point where you pull them out without even knowing.
Oh, I do that.
And it's just like, if you look at me, my brother, and my other brother, sometimes there's just bald spots, because we just pull out the hair right there.
Since Josh and I are both stressed motherfuckers, we have this weird tick where we just run our hands through our hair.
Yeah, we also have that.
Josh does it more, but I have anytime I'm doing finals, I can't think of anything that anyone else in my family does. They're all like the normal people.
And then there's you going.
Yeah, I walk around my house. I'm like, "Hey, Dad," and he's just grown accustomed to it at this point. I'm like, "How's it going?" And he's like, "Okay, Dad. Okay." Yeah, he says, "Okay, Dad," to me, and I'm like, "You know what? You're pretty cool." He actually frequently walks.
Remember when your mom came in your room and she told you to do something, and you're like, "Okay, Dad," and she's like, "I'm sorry."
It's just great. That has happened multiple times to me. Did I tell you at this point, when I get
You call them both Dad.
when I get actually mad at people, I say thanks, Dad, to them.
Thanks, Dad.
I just realized that I was playing Smash Bros with one of our friends, and he kept winning, and I kept feeling a little bit salty about it.
Dude,
and then,
Joey's laughing.
And then after every win, I just kept going, "Thanks, Dad." And every time I got angrier and angrier until, a few days ago, I was at school and someone said something, mean to me but jokingly. And I was like, "Thanks, Dad." And then it just hit me. And I'm like, you know what? This has been going on for too long. I gotta stop this dad talk. But the name of this podcast, this episode, is Dad Talk, so we're not stopping it.
Yeah, this entire podcast was you ranting about your dad, dude, and how much of a big ape he is.
He's a really interesting guy, because he acts like my friend, but then, what are you doing?
I don't know, I just thought that would be fun.
He's a really interesting guy because,
Damn.
when he's working, when he's doing work stuff, he's the most professional motherfucker. But the second he gets home, he'll run around the house calling me a faggot, like I do. I feel like it's the same way with me in animation, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
When I'm working on that, I'm completely serious, but when I'm doing literally anything else, I've got
orange juice.
I've got my head pushed all the way up against a wall.
When it comes to drinks, any drink, you're just the craziest dude.
Dude, I love drinks.
You just here's some orange juice, and then you drink all of it. You're like the dog, but with juice instead of actual oranges. It's like, "Joey, don't drink my orange juice. I'm gonna drink all of your orange juice."
I thought you were talking about something that was an actual reference to something that isn't something I made. I thought you were referencing
No.
How dogs eat food. I'm just a liquid dog.
That's funnier.
Dude, new movie idea.
Liquid dog. No, you're a clone of a regular dog, and then there's another clone. His name is Solid Dog.
I never finished my white story about being white, and someone asked me what race I was.
God damn it, that ended so badly for me.
And I was like, I just looked them straight in the eyes and was like, white? And then they went through this explanation, and they're like, "I thought you were from Germany." And I'm like, dude.
It's so white.
I'm literally the whitest. I'm
You're Irish.
Yeah. I'm
the whitest.
The real Ireland. My dad himself came across on a potato tugboat. And he stopped every so often, and he saw other Irelands swimming out in the water, and they're like, "Give me some potatoes." He's like, "No, I am the potato famine." And then he kept going.
I am the potato famine, as you consume potatoes. in 100-mile radius.
He goes to the restaurant. He goes to the sushi restaurant, and he just walks in with like a thing of potatoes, starts slamming them on the table.
And he just screams to the waiter, "I am the potato famine." Instead of "I am the one who knocks," he just has a crate of potatoes with him at all times.
That's like me just walking into like an impoverished place with a bunch of money, being like, "I am the money famine."
Joey, you said walking really weird.
What did I say?
Walking.
Walking?
Yeah.
My.
That's why I was about to do the Walter.
I've been, over the past few days, I don't even really know what it came from. I think I was watching it. Oh yeah, I was watching a Yukino Joe stream, and he just said, "Have a seat, Walter." So just, like, over the past few weeks, it's just been culminating in my mind. It's been building up in significance.
Just, have
a
walk.
It's been building
Salt.
up. It's been building up in Walter, too. It's been getting even more and more Walter. Are you ready? Let's both of us do our best. Have a seat, Walter.
Alright.
Do yours?
No, we're at the same time?
No.
No.
At separate times, then we're gonna have people rate it. Are you ready? Are you steady?
There's a burst. Are you ready? Are you steady?
Are you ready? Are you steady? Just throws up everywhere.
That's pretty much it.
Just go ahead.
Are you ready? Are you steady?
Alright, what's your do your Walter?
Have a seat, Walter. You're mouthing it as I'm doing it.
Am I?
Yes.
Alright.
You're just like.
I do that. That's another one of my nervous tics, I guess. Let's go. Let's get my take in. Have a seat, Walter. What? Did I do it? Did I get that Jewish magic in there? I'm a real Jew.
No.
No, I'm not even kidding. My dad just walked into my room one day and he's like, "Joey, we might be Jewish." And I'm like, "Okay." We're still
like
white.
He was so panicked. He was just like, "Dude, you won't believe this."
I think that happened in an episode of Family Guy. Okay. For anyone trying to imagine my dad, just imagine
Peter Griffin.
But
shittier.
Yeah, with like my accent. He sounds a lot like me.
Have a seat. Oh, is that the accent?
Yeah.
All right.
That's
so
what
Peter
my dad
Griffin
sounds like.
So Peter Griffin.
You want to hear my best Peter Griffin?
Yeah.
I'm the guy from Family Guy. I have children. Their name is Meg.
No, you're just doing Joe.
And Steven. Wait.
You're just doing Joe.
Alright, let's do a real. What's your best Peter Griffin? How's it going, you guys? I'm gonna go fuck your wife.
Well, I didn't think you were gonna go like that far with it.
Alright, do your best Peter.
Hey, what are you guys doing? I don't really know what to say. I'm not good at it.
Close, but no
yeah,
Jafar.
No Jafar.
I want that to be a saying. I'm
Close.
pushing.
I'm gonna send it to Joey right now.
Close, but no Jafar. Alright, speaking of Jafar, let's do impressions of Gilbert Gottfried. I'm the parrot from Aladdin! My voice is actually like dying today.
I can't do it.
So I can't do it today, but let's see. Let's do my best. How would I do it? I'm Iago! I'm the parrot from Aladdin! I don't, usually I have like a vibration in my throat when I do that. But I got the Sicarinos, guys.
You already have a vibration in your throat.
No,
it's
but
called
like
your
a
voice.
big one! I gotta cough out a lung to get the voice.
That was my intro.
I'm the parrot from Aladdin! I remember I had more stories. Did I have horror stories?
Close, but no Jafar.
Did I have horse stories?
Yeah, I just noticed I'm doing the thing.
Do you have any horse stories?
I rode a horse once.
I rode a horse, and everyone made fun of me for
I
it.
fell off because I don't have legs.
I rode a horse like once, and the people I rode the horse with were like, "You were so picky about the helmet you chose," and I was like, "That is just the stupidest thing to insult me on." I literally never ride horses. That's like going up to someone who like gets on a skateboard for the first time. You're like, you are horrible at skateboarding. You right there.
But Joey, you're the real Shope, guys.
Guys, I'm really good at skateboarding.
You're like really skateboard.
Yeah, I walk around. I walk into my house and I say, "Hey pussies, how's it going, nerds?" And I get on my skateboard.
And then you skateboard and grind off the couch.
I grind on the couch. I grind on the counter. I go to the strip club. Grind that pussy on the strip club pole. Grind that.
We're talking about skateboards, Joey.
Grind that pussy on the skateboard pole. Grind that pussboard. Grind that pussboard on the skate puss pole.
You're scaring me. You just keep getting louder and like more aggressive, and it's scaring me.
Have you seen a skate puss? Dude, but seriously, that's a great idea. Like,
it's not a great idea.
Then what's your big idea, sir? Huh? You got one? I don't think so.
Magic.
Ooh, do you have any? I have some wacky questions if you want to hear them.
Yay. I have some wacky questions. You want to hear them? Yeah. Don't cut any of this out.
Okay. Can you think of any wacky
Hold on.
no questions?
Hold on.
Just looking around.
I always, alright.
Really?
You're already laughing, but do you know what I'm gonna say about this?
What?
Alright, just tell them what I'm pointing
He's
at.
got a big painting of Star Wars on his wall.
What does it say?
Young Jedi Knights Shadow Academy.
What does it say at the top?
The dark side of the Force has a new training ground.
Alright, and describe what the image is.
There's jaundiced Luke Skywalker, jaundiced Black Lady, jaundiced big hair bitch tits, two stormtroopers, and some spaceships.
Alright.
Yeah.
Never heard of this. Ever.
Young Jedi Knights.
Shadow Academy.
It sounds like some sort of rap group.
It does. No, I'm just gonna say right now, I always thought, I should look this up. Because I've never heard of this. And then I just never did. And it's hanging on my wall as a constant reminder of, yeah, I should probably look this up. And then I just don't. I'm gonna do it right now.
Oh, I have a good story for this podcast. Josh, here's my question to you, and I have a really good answer. What's the thing that you've done that's wasted the most time in school? I'm not talking hours. I'm not talking days. I'm talking weeks. What have you done that's been so wacky that you've just wasted weeks of time in school?
Surgery.
Oh, way to fucking bring it down. Me and my friend...
That was an easy question. Can we move on?
No, I got a really good answer. So our teacher just said, you know what? How about you list as many fruits as you can and graph them or whatever. So, me, being the little shit that I was, I never let go of that. I never let go of that fruit idea. And for all of the 5th grade, me and that kid were just listing fruits. We got a list of like 52 fruits, dude. We got like star fruit, we got fucking guavas, we got all that shit. We got 50 fucking 2 of them, and we spent a year doing that. I spent a motherfucking year listing fruits. What have you done in your life, huh? I spent a fucking year listing fruits, huh? Pussy? Pussy?
You're very aggressive about these fruits.
I spent a year.
Alright. So, no, Joey, I already told you, it's surgery, but...
Yeah?
Back on this subject of the Young Jedi Knights, this is a book. This is a book series. And oh my god, just look how... can you, like, post a picture of it on Peeboys?
Probably.
I could just post this one?
Yeah, go ahead.
Look at this.
What is it?
It's like discount Leia and Luke. And there's like poofy haired whatever. And then there's like... And that's the painting that I have, right?
Yeah.
And then look at this. There's a weird like Chewbacca over there. And then again with discount Leia and Luke in the back in the sunset. And then there's like what looks like Bad Bucks or Mega Man like in the middle right there. And then Luke is there. Actual Luke. Luke Skywalker's actually in the picture.
Alright.
And then there's girl from Brave.
She just looks like a magician. A real magic girl.
Yeah, I know. Girl from Brave.
Magic girls. Magic girls for life. That's my new squad.
Put up the picture of
That's my new all-girl band. Magic girls. You, me, you and me.
Why me?
You and me, right? You play bass guitar.
I don't.
And drums.
Both of them
I
at the
play
same time.
Congo. I play bongos.
The Congo.
In the Congo, I play bongos. And then
so we're not in the same place.
I call you on Skype and I say, "Hey, ready to record that next song?" And then you say, "No, we gotta get the singer. Who's the singer? Who's that singer sitting
Carlos,
right there?
Carlos, because he's tone deaf.
Who's that singer sitting right there, right up there?
Carlos, because he's tone deaf.
No. Not.
Sen. Darth Vader.
I got a little.
Bring it back to
you.
Star Wars.
You ever heard of Randy? Who's a Randy Newman?
Oh my God!
You ever heard of Randy Newman?
Stop! No!
He's our lead singer, and he just sits there.
You can't fit me.
We call him on Skype. He's like, "Hey, how's it going, guy?"
He
and
doesn't sound like that either. He just sounds like a normal dude.
We're like, "Hey, Randy, how's it going?" And he's like, "It's pretty good." And it's like
pretty good, but when he sings, he's just like, "You can't fit."
And then I sit there on Skype, and I sit there and I lean into the microphone. And
Content ID straight.
Do the voice.
I don't know what you're talking about.
And then Randy, what
Randy,
what are you doing, Rando, you darn heck. Stop doing that silly voice.
It's a jungle out there.
I just sit there banging my drums amidst
It's a
monkeys.
jungle out there. It was a silly voice.
What was that good question I had? Did I lose it? Did I lose the?
If
only
you were
good
Randy
topic
Newman
I
for a
had?
day, what would you do?
I was Randy Newman for a day.
Yeah.
I'd call a bunch of people and I'd just do the voice and then be like, "Who
Just
is
call,
this?"
just call like Sen repeatedly and just go, "Hey Sen, you want me to sing you a song?" It's like, no. You already, you called me 80 times today asking if I wanted you to sing me a song. I don't.
I'd call President Barack Obama and I'd
Hey,
say,
President Barack Obama.
I wouldn't even introduce him like that. I'd be like, "Hey, Big B man, how's it going?" And he'd be like, "How did you get this number?" And my response would be, "I'm Randy Newman."
And then he's like, that doesn't.
No, I'd just be like, "Dude!" Secretly, Obama is a big Randy Newman fan. You walk into the White House, what's that you see? Carrots and vegetables on Michelle's side of the bed. Big Randy Newman poster on Barack's side of the bed. What's that,
Pure
Sasha?
cock.
Sasha's little daughter? Sasha? What's that Sasha's daughter's got sitting right there on her bed? She's got sausages. She just carries around a big bag of sausages.
I have a story.
Yeah?
I was sleeping. My brother comes in my room, and he just goes, "Hey, buddy, what you doing?" As he's shining a big light in my face. Cause like the lights are out, I'm asleep. And he's like, "Hey, buddy, how's it going? What are you doing?" And I'm like, "Trying to sleep, go away." He's like, "Oh, what are you doing? You reading about the Americas?" "No, I'm trying to sleep right now." He's like, "Come on, buddy, you gotta read about the Americas." It's like, please stop. I'm just trying to. Do you want a glass of water? Do you want a big old glass of water? It's like,
I swear to God, he's gonna be on like his deathbed. You're gonna walk in with a flashlight. You're gonna be like, "Hey, asshole, want to read about the Americas?"
And it's just like, I don't want a glass of water.
It's like,
And that's actually how we both said it. It's just like, I don't want a glass of water. And he just goes, "You want some sausages?" "Yeah? You want some sausages?" I'm like, "I don't want it. Please go away. I'm trying to sleep. Do you want a glass of sausages?" "Alright, I'll be right back. I'm gonna go get you a glass of sausage." He turns on the light before he leaves. And that shit is like far away from where I'm sleeping. I'm just like over here. And I'm like, God damn it. He comes back with an actual glass of sausages.
how the fuck? How did he get a glass of sausages? Did he milk it?
What? No, like sausages in a glass.
Just talk about what I said.
Okay, I want to think. Let's go back to that and just.
Alright, let's just take that as a topic. How do you milk a sausage?
No. Let's not take it as a topic. Let's just figure out what you meant to say. Okay, here's what I thought you meant.
Yeah.
I thought you meant like you thought I like liquid sausages, and that's what I'm assuming you meant, and that confused you. And
in my actual mind, I was thinking like just grabbing like the end of a sausage, a cartoon sausage, just squeezing it and juice coming out.
No.
That's what was going through my mind.
And no, Jeremiah like just goes. He got me like a glass of sausages, like a glass full of sausages, and I'm just like, why did you bring me a glass full of sausages? He's like, come on, man, you need the energy. You gotta read about them Americas. And I'm just like, I want to sleep. Go. And then he starts like in the corner of the room. He starts playing like Screaming Frogs, and it's just like, come on, eat your glass of sausages. And I'm like, I'm not gonna eat the glass of sausages. He's like, why not? It's like, cause I'm trying to sleep. He's like, come on, man. Just sausages, and he just ran away.
Just scurried away.
He just scurried away. I go to the kitchen with a glass of sausages because I don't want it in my room. It smells like sausages in here. So I put it over there. He's like just looking at cats. He's looking at pictures of cats, and just having the grandest of time, just looking at cats. And I'm like, hey, here's the thing, and then I showed him Price is Right, and then I went back to sleep.
Have you ever just thought about like the purpose of owning a pet is just to look at it?
Yeah.
And like,
what do they do?
you just
jellyfish. What do they do?
You just sit there and you stare at an animal, and it stares back at you, and both of you are just scared of each other, and you live in mutual confusion until one of you dies. That's the whole thing. Anyone missing out on having a dog or a cat, that's what it's like. Walk into your house, fucking 12 p.m., stare at your cat, cat stares back at you, you both just go on with your days.
Wow. And then you both pat each other on the head.
I pat the cat on the head, and the cat's like, what the fuck did you just do to me?
And then you pat its butt, and it's like, yeah, alright.
And the cat just pulls out its hand, and it just slaps me over the top of the head and cracks my skull open.
Your cat likes getting butt pats. It's weird.
My cat just is like the best cat, dude.
Yeah, it is. I've never seen a cat that awesome.
Yeah, my cat's a pretty cool cat.
Every cat I've ever met hated me from the start. I didn't even do anything. I just show up, I was like, hey, and they just go, Rawr! I'm like,
My friend had a matching cat and rabbit. They were both the same color. They just like.
Did they hate each other?
No, they laid next to each other, and they
what?
looked like one blob of a creature, one big black blob, a furry black blob.
So modern SpongeBob.
Oh, I have a better. Oh wait, I don't want to be a dick. I have a better topic.
No, so modern SpongeBob. I was watching it the other day because we don't have any channels on TV anymore, and I wasn't anywhere near my computer.
You just have SpongeBob to watch.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. You already saw that.
Yeah, I walked into Josh's house after we got all the orange juice, and I drank all the orange juice
while watching SpongeBob.
Yeah.
And it was like, old SpongeBob, so
I was
it was
like,
good.
dude, what do you have on? And he's like, oh, I got the best thing for you. And we watched some SpongeBob and drink juice.
It was old SpongeBob, so it was pretty good. But modern SpongeBob, they did a thing I saw yesterday. It was yesterday.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What was it?
It was yesterday. You look so done.
What was the thing?
Alright,
You're a fucking asshole.
It's like it was yesterday. What was it? It was yesterday. I just Joey, you look like a right fool right there, didn't you?
Fuck you, dude.
No, but it was an episode where SpongeBob felt bad about leaving Gary at home alone, and Gary doesn't care. He's like watching TV and having like the best time of his life while SpongeBob's gone.
Yeah.
And then SpongeBob feels bad. He's like, I'm gonna get a friend for Gary.
Oh, a pal for Gary?
Yeah!
I've seen it.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. And he blames Gary for the whole thing, the whole episode, even to the very end.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, are you kidding me? Like, even old, like, SpongeBob's always been, like, a dumb, but...
But he's been a good caretaker of his pet.
Yeah, and he's never, like, just been blind to, like, things that have been happening to him.
Maybe we're like autistic, but I feel like if they take like a character, even if it's established in a kid's show, if they take a character and just fuck it up, I
yeah, like SpongeBob has always been like a dumb person. Like, I mean, he just always has been. But He's never been blind to situations.
He's not dumb. He's naive.
Yeah.
But he's still capable of thought.
Yeah.
And they took that and they just decided, hey, instead of making him naive, let's just make him full blown autistic.
How does he still have a job?
Fucking whatever.
Oh, and remember when I was talking about this earlier. Remember when Squidward was just the worst?
Yeah, Squidward was an asshole. Now he's the only one you like.
Yeah, now he's the only one he's normal now.
Yeah.
He's normal. Like, we were watching an episode, like, earlier. Squidward almost just murdered, like, SpongeBob's pet. There was older SpongeBob.
Yeah.
And it was, he almost murdered Gary by just, like, neglecting him while SpongeBob, like, put his trust into him that he was gonna, like, feed his pet and take care of him.
Yeah.
All he did was, like, sunbathe to the point where he was, like, disgusting. And then... yeah. Joey, no, you can't sunbathe. Oh, so yeah, sunbathe until you're disgusting. So yeah, and then Gary is just too weak to even eat anymore. Like, it was sad. I'm like, oh no.
All right.
Oh.
Are you ready? Are you ready for my story?
Yeah.
Let's talk about a friend of ours. Censor this name.
I like him.
Let's just talk about. I'm just gonna go through.
You don't used
one
to
of the
think he
best
was
stories.
the coolest guy ever.
I'm gonna go through one of the best stories with him. I don't even need to talk about his name. I'm just gonna restart this story. There was this crazy kid in my 8th grade class. He was just a straight wackadoo. He was just off the wall, smoking joints, smoking pussy, eating joints.
What?
Smoking smoked ham. He was just off the wall, crazy kid running around screaming, throwing bricks. You know what? That boy, he'd just sit there in class, and you know what he'd do with those hands of his?
Oh, I know what you're gonna say.
He took hand sanitizer and he coated them every single day until he had like these disgusting, like never been exposed to the real world, pale white, disgusting, worthless hands.
I know.
That like all the germs were dead, but also all the cells that actually made up his hands were dead.
Yeah. Like, to the point where teachers kept telling him, that thing is empty because of you. You're not allowed to go there. If we see you, you're getting a detention.
You just sit there all of class and squirt hand sanitizer into his hands.
When you weren't getting a lecture in class, he would get up, like, during work time.
Yeah.
Work time. And he would just go and do that. He would just go and, like...
No, there was a little portable hand sanitizer dispenser, and he just squirted it into his hands.
I know. No, and not just that. No, I mean, you also know on the old one, there were like the wall ones.
Yeah, he'd always be seated near the wall, so he could
just like reach over and just do that. And if he wasn't, he would get up and just do like a stride as he like got to and just coated his hands if he didn't have the portable one or he wasn't seated next to the wall.
This motherfucker was the hand sanitizer prince.
And now he's just a stoner who doesn't do anything.
He'd walk around with his crusty hands and he'd be like, Joey, look at these hands. And he'd be like, you shouldn't be alive. Let's tell the Dewback story.
Where is it?
I don't know.
It's gone.
Alright.
It's gone.
So a Dewback is apparently a Star Wars creature, a Star Wars beast.
It's a little lizard that wasn't in the actual films until George Lucas made like the VHS sets and he just added them in.
Really?
Yeah, I'm not even kidding. He just like digitally added. They look terrible.
They do?
Yeah, they look terrible. Like there's like CGI, like bad CGI stormtroopers like riding them and stuff.
Oh no.
And it's like the CGI is worse than the prequels.
Ooh, yikes.
So my brother he had one of the little figurines of a Dewback from when he was a kid. And I had it now, it was just there.
He was just sitting in his room and he just kept saying, hand me that Dewback. And he wouldn't tell me what it was. I'd be like, what the fuck is a Dewback,
No, you just keep going, what's a Dewback? And I was like, I pointed directly at it. There's nothing else near it. I was pointing at it. You thought I was trying to trick you.
Yeah.
It's just like
I thought it was gonna be some sort of silly fucking
like you thought it was gonna be like one of those like up dog things. That's what you
I thought it was like up dog.
It's like, no, just give me the Dewback. And it's like Dewback. Like you kept on trying to word it out. It's like back to you, like something like that. And it's like, no, I'm not trying to trick you. Just hand me the do back. And I'm like pointing at it like aggressively. There's nothing else around the do back.
I was just like, what?
And you were just looking away from the do back. You
what
didn't
sort
even
of crazy talk are you talking?
You
about?
weren't even looking at where I was pointing.
What sort of madman? What sort of madman tells an updog joke and freaks out and screams and points? So I was like, you know what? Maybe he's not bluffing.
And it was just a lizard.
It was the most horrible ending. It was so anticlimactic.
It's just like, Joey, you're an idiot. Just hand me the do back.
It was like a screaming fest. We were screaming at each other.
Yeah, you're just screaming at me like, what's a do back? I'm like, just hand me the do back.
Neither of us were explaining ourselves.
Well, I don't know how to describe a do back other than it's a do back.
You could have said it's the lizard-looking thing.
There were like 3 lizards. There was.
Oh, you said there was nothing.
No, in that direction when you were asking what's a do back, but by the time that I was pointing, you were trying to make words out of it.
I was sitting there.
No, and I was just going that thing right there.
What sort of silly meme? What sort of silly pun joke are you trying to make?
I only make skeleton puns, and you notice.
Looks like a
ice
back
to meet you.
Oh, looks like it's time to go. Looks like I'm due back at my house.
Yeah, that's actually what you said.
I know.
No, it's like I'm due back to you, and it's like, what does that mean? Just hand me it. It's right there. And then you put it in your pants and said, I got a do back for a day, like afterwards.
All right, let's talk.
And it's funny because when you moved its tail down and it would open its mouth so you could make it look like it was your dick, but also it was talking. It was great. It's in a box, I think.
We got a crazy. What's the crazy wackiness that we got next, huh?
Stop messing with that. It's a bug bite.
My arm. My arm. My arm.
Joey's been like just picking at a bug bite for the past like
my arm.
The entire time we're doing a podcast. It looks disgusting now.
It looks fine.
No, it's just like, look at it. They shouldn't. They don't do that unless you like just pick at them.
Bite.
What?
It's a bad bug.
No,
bite.
it's just a normal bug bite, but you just kept picking at it.
You know what? You never talked about the cringe things that I did.
Oh yeah, you.
All right, guys.
All right, here it goes. All right, so, it's because we got off track with Minecraft, but yeah, Minecraft was a fun game, but me and Joey would play it. It was like 3 years ago. No, 2 years ago. It wasn't that long ago.
Yeah, it was 2 years.
Yeah, 2 years ago.
Before I even drew, or I did draw. That was
this year.
During a brief period of time.
No, that was the end of. No, that was this year. Yeah.
What?
That you started drawing again.
No, but that was during a brief period of time where I thought I'm gonna bring back the art, baby, and then I started drawing again.
Did you?
Yeah.
You never told me about this.
No, you saw the drawings. They were all really bad.
Oh, the Minecraft ones.
What?
Those are the ones I saw. The Minecraft ones where you had your old channel that we're not going to talk about, but it was there, and it had like bad Minecraft art.
Did it?
Yeah, there was just cute. It was your like skin that you had at the time.
Yeah.
That you made, because you said it looked like you, and it didn't look like you that much. Remember, like with the plaid shirt.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
And it had like and you just did that, like you just drew squares, and it had like a portal gun, like just. I don't remember if you drew the portal gun or it was a photoshopped just in portal gun. I don't remember it.
Darn it.
And then it was the name of the channel, and then there's 2 portals, but they're like poorly drawn ovals. And I'm just like, okay, because at the time I still was drawing.
Yeah, tell the story now.
No, that's the only one I've seen.
I know, but get around to the real stuff. Get around to the meat.
Oh.
The meat. My meat.
Joey would pretend he was. Joey was in a phase where he thought Pink Floyd was just the best, and if you thought otherwise, you were wrong.
That's the only thing I talked about.
Yeah, this is the only thing you talked about, and you're like and you just wanted to be Sid Barrett.
He was my dream man, and I thought, you know what, this tragic boy needs a even more tragic existence.
You just stopped right there, Joey.
He needed an even more tragic.
So what happened was he would pretend he was Sid Barrett. me and my girlfriend at the time would like be in Skype calls with him, and he would just not respond to us unless we called him Sid or Sid Barrett or whatever Pink Floyd member he was pretending to be that day.
Yes.
And he was also very obsessed with Breaking Bad, and he installed a like plugin that were used where it was like where it would turn regular Minecraft items into drugs, and he would pretend to be Sid Barrett doing acid, and it was like, all right. And he was just obsessed with that, and he like recreated the RV from Breaking Bad in like little blocks, you know, like a builder. And he did that, and inside the RV was actually a lab. He made a portable little lab in the block RV that
I made like this weird. I did like this weird autistic like Minecraft programming where I made it like teleport.
Oh yeah. I was no.
Damn.
It was
That's probably one of the cringiest times of my life.
There's more though. I just can't remember it unless I watch the
Let's
episode.
forget the rest of it.
No, I'm gonna like. I want to remember.
All right.
I want to remember. I want to make this bad for you.
Can I talk about something some real cringe you did?
If you're gonna say the fan fictions, I'm gonna say again. I didn't write them. You came up with most of the ideas.
All right. Here's my crazy.
All right.
Crazy
Cringe me.
deal.
What have I done?
Can I think of any?
I was a normal dude.
Always? You never did anything cringy.
Like for the time I've known you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a pretty normal dude.
I've been.
You could probably think of some
I've been
that I don't
so
remember.
many layers of cringe, dude. I've been
Because you're
so
a
many
white.
layers of cringe.
Oh, you know what? Something Carlos said that made me cringe.
What?
And I asked him to explain it because I'm pretty sure he actually put some thought into it, but he's really bad with words. So it just came out like bullshit. He said, you've heard this story before. He said, white people, they don't fight. And because they don't, you know what I'm going to say.
Yeah.
And because they don't fight, they become stupid. Do you like my Carlos impression?
It's pretty.
Yeah, and I'm just like, and I just started laughing. I'm like, Carlos, that is the stupidest thing I've ever heard. And I'm just like, and I asked him, Carlos, what is going on in your mind when you say that? And he just gave me that look that he does when he's backed into a corner when he knows that he did something dumb.
Yeah.
You know the smile, right? Where he just goes.
Yeah, I know.
And he just did that smile where he's like, I'm not gonna talk about it. I didn't say anything. And what I think is, he was saying, because I think the thing we're talking about was like a school shooting had happened earlier.
Jesus.
Yes, and it was a white guy. So.
Never been a black school shooter, I don't think.
Has there?
No.
I think there's been one.
Someone told me today, I was talking to someone in school, and I just had this one thought, like, we could get rid of Sonic once and for all if we just got one guy to take it for the team, dress up as Sonic, and talk about
Oh my
Sonic
god, that's so true! That's so
we could
true!
just get rid of him! He'd be gone, we wouldn't worry about Sonic anymore.
That's how they got rid of Yonoid.
What?
That's how I forget if it was Pizza Hut? Domino's?
Yeah.
Yonoid?
What was Yonoid?
He's that rabbit dude with a big nose and he would steal your pizza?
Yeah.
They got rid of that because someone dressed up as the Noid and shot up like something.
Really?
Yeah, and so they just
Jesus.
stopped using Yonoid.
That's insane, but like someone told me like...
And Porygon isn't in like, they don't make cards of him, they don't put him in the anime because of like the Electric Soldier Porygon.
Oh yeah.
Which by the way, didn't cause seizures or anything, but the parents were worried because it's kind of like here where if you don't have insurance, you take your kid to the emergency room if he has like a fever.
Yeah.
You know.
The normal stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, the stuff that you don't understand because you live in a white town.
I don't live in a white town. I live in Brown Town.
Not as brown as here. But that's pretty much what happens here. But it was pretty much that case of just the kids were complaining about headaches, so they would just take them to the hospital, and the kids were hospitalized. I think there was like 1 or 2 seizures, but it wasn't like an epidemic where like kids were dying or anything. And he's just not in the card games or the TV show anymore.
You know what's a really weird thought?
Yeah.
There's like, you know how everyone always goes, "Oh, there's 2 kinds of people."
Yeah.
I'd say there really is. There's one distinction I really noticed.
What?
There's overly nice people, and then there's overly blunt people. I'd say
Which one am I?
The old blunt. You're blunterino.
Yeah.
I used to be one of the overly nice people, because usually when I talk to people, they'll be like, "Yeah, I'm too
If I don't
nice."
like you, I don't like you, and I will tell you.
Yeah, but like I used to be like that, and then I was just around assholes all the time until I was just like, you know what? Screw this. I'm switching sides. I'm
Like the
I'm
guy
changing to
with
the dark side.
with the coated hand sanitizer.
What?
He was not a good person.
He wasn't a good guy. He was.
You thought he was awesome,
Yeah, I was his #1 fan.
and now
in
we're
his
just
fan
like, he has a hedgehog. Let's lynch him.
He has a hedgehog, and I think he named it Sonic, but I don't know.
If he
probably
did,
named
I
it
want
Sonic.
if he, I want it's mine now.
He just smokes weed all day and plays with his hedgehog.
Hey, Jace, you uploaded a video. I'm gonna just timestamp that right now. But what was I saying? Oh yeah, so me and Carl, we were talking about like a school shooting that just happened. I don't know which one.
Yeah.
Because I mean, we're in America, so
It just happens all the time.
yeah, dude, there was like one like last week. Remember?
Yeah, I know.
Like, and then another one that same day.
Yep.
This
is just crazy.
They just have. It really is like 2 people died in the one that was in our state.
Blame the whites.
Yeah. So that's what happened. It was a white guy, and it's like, wow, I can't. It's just crazy. These kids shouldn't like they don't like get punished really as much as they should.
Yeah.
And I'm just thinking, how stupid do you have to be to think this is probably a good idea? It's not that they're crazy, it's just that they're stupid.
Yeah.
Is pretty much the argument. And it's just, and Carlos, what I think he was saying was, they don't fight like the people he knows, because the people he knows, they're like really like rough and stuff.
Yeah.
And I mean that translates to me sometimes, where I'm just like that, I do that. But yeah, that happened. And so Carlos was talking about that, and those are the chillest guys you'll ever meet.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I mean you see Carlos, he's pretty chill.
Yeah.
But yeah, and I think that's what he means. Like they're constantly like just roughhousing to the
that's
point
like
where
the opposite of what makes sense.
I know, but that's what his that's what his mindset was. Do you know what I mean? Right?
Yeah.
But he just phrased it in the most ridiculous way.
I remember Josh and I shared this one oblivious teacher. He's just absolutely great. He's from the heart of England.
I love him so much.
One time.
Can I tell you?
No, I want to tell the one about when there was this kid that I really hated, and he's deaf, but he uses it.
Yeah, I want to see the story. I want to see it. I want to see it.
Go ahead.
Joey, just like had him in like a chokehold. I think what you said, right?
Yeah.
A chokehold, and this guy's a twig. Joey's a big old gorilla man like me, and this guy's a twig, like a big old skinny white dude, and Joey has him in a chokehold. Joey says that like he would probably snap if you just continued. And the teacher walks by as he's doing that, and he just goes, "Oh, those kids in there roughhousing," and he just walks on by.
Yeah, and like if it was any other teacher, I would have got screamed at.
Yeah, I know, but he's the best, cause
like the kid is just sort of an asshole. So I was just like, you know what? I'm just gonna hurt you, boy.
It's surprising that no other teacher saw you, cause that entire thing's just a hallway. Our friend, he was like messing around in class. He'd never paid attention in class, and he would like not. I forget what he did, but he was just noisy in class.
He told me, I recently talked to him about it. He said he was just talking to you, and then like he didn't even get mad at the teacher. Didn't even get mad at you.
Yeah, because I actually had work done though.
Yeah.
Because I was a good boy.
It's something
How
I'd
is it?
say.
What? Yeah.
Nice job doing a me impression. My weird ass speech patterns.
Yeah,
Do it
guys.
again. Do my speech patterns. It's really fun for me. Go ahead.
Go ahead. What?
Go ahead.
Go and do
speech
what?
patterns.
Your speech patterns?
Yeah, all
All of them? Why would you want me to do that?
Well,
Come on. Why would?
I just talk like a normal guy.
Yeah.
I don't do that. I mean, I don't really
Do what?
I don't talk fast like that sometimes. Only sometimes, and I don't stutter ever.
I wasn't stuttering.
You never do. I never do.
That was actually just me.
You can't do it.
No, that was just me.
You can't do a real joke.
That was me reacting
You can't be a
to you.
real OG Shulp like me.
Guys, I'm the real Shulp, guys.
You're not the real Shulp. I'm the real Shulp. How do you get the gosh darn out of here, you gosh darn?
Yeah, well, you're just big dumb. You're thinking you're the real Shulp. I'm the real Shulp here, guys.
Step out of here with your big dick and your big arms. Get out of here, you big fucking flappy ass guy. Those aren't the arms of a man.
What were we talking about?
Those are the arms of a bitch at first, and at second, those are the arms of a big gorilla. And both those things together make you nothing but a gorilla bitch, and that's what I'll call you from now on.
If you do, I will choke you.
Not again.
What was I talking about before this? Oh, so apparently he was talking to me? I don't remember that.
Yeah.
But I'm pretty sure I had my work done or something, because he didn't pay attention to that class, because it was a Latin class, and the entire time, in like the years that we were doing that, he was complaining about it so much.
Yeah.
Like, I didn't care. It's like, whatever. It's
just Latin. It's not. It was hard for me, but it's not.
It was
hard.
easy for me.
Cause you know span.
And so we did that, and the teacher knows he was talking to me, and he just goes, "You guy, I'm not gonna say the name of. What are you doing?" And he's like jumping up and down, flapping his arms like a bird, just like angrily. His face is like red.
Yeah.
Because apparently he was just done with him, because he was always talking in class, never like giving a shit, and it's just like, you don't give a fig, do you?
Before tests, he had to shout the Latin word for approaching, which is apropinquat. It was really great. I remember one of the most vivid memories I have to 6th grade.
Apropinquat.
Remember, I got frequently in that class. One thing I remember.
Kumquat.
I always got like. Motherfucker. I have a fucking kumquat tree.
Do you?
Yes.
I have one too. I don't.
I remember when I was in grade school.
I have a Tangelo tree.
I brought a few kumquats, and I just pop them in my mouth, whole thing, because that's what you're supposed to do. And I'd just be popping them in my mouth like candy, and then the kids would be looking at me and screaming, and they're like, "Why are you eating them whole?" And it's like, you're supposed to. You're not supposed to peel it. And I would just be screaming at these kids. And then let's move on to the next story. My next wacky story. You ready for this?
Oh, we should probably check the questions.
You know, we don't have any.
That's what you think.
We don't.
That's what you think.
I remember at I went to Ghoul School, and I was building a
favorite Pokemon.
Favorite Pokemon?
Oh, geez. Okay, hold on. Is Joey x Joey Yowie real? Spoiler, yes.
Joey x Joey Yowie, that's real.
Yeah. How much to watch?
What?
How much to watch?
A lot.
Yeah, not enough. Alright, are you excited for any movies coming out or video games? I want to watch the Star Wars movie, because...
I want to watch the Star Wars movie and see the black guy and scream.
Oh, I want to see Captain America's full. I like superhero movies.
I like movies in general. I'm just gonna see all of them.
Yeah. Or video games.
Metal Gear 5.
Yeah, you know the one that's out?
No, the one that's not in.
What game am I looking forward to? I don't know.
Mario Luigi Paper Jam.
Battlefront's coming out. Oh, good, more Star Wars. It's just Star Wars, Dad.
Yoshi.
Let's call this episode Star Wars, Dad.
I'm looking forward to Yoshi.
Okay, but yeah, the Star Wars game's coming out. I'm not gonna be able to play it, but Halo 5 is coming out. I'm not really excited for that because I can't play it again.
Favorite Pokemon.
Kingdom Hearts 3.
Favorite
out.
Pokemon.
Again.
We already talked about our favorite Pokemon.
No. Keep going. Who is your husbano? It's not even. No, it's not even that. It's just not-
Husbano.
Husbano. They didn't put the D.
I'm gonna have to say it's Bane because he's the only Bano that
Yep.
I know.
Yeah, I know, right? There you go. Joey X Joey. They already said they're just hype Halo 5. They're just answering their own questions. I love this way. All right, I was excited for. They're just answering their own questions. Favorite Pokemons: Crobat and Azumarill.
Sudowoodo.
Oh yeah, I remember another Minecraft story. Joey and I spent hours building a giant Sudowoodo that was livable.
It was awesome. I love it.
It was awesome, but now we don't know where it is.
Yeah,
because we built it in like a parallel world.
If I ever dig up that server, then we're gonna do that. We're gonna find that. That'd be a good video.
That would be a good video. Like, look at all the shit we made when we were 12.
Because it was all like cool.
Yeah, we made like pixel.
I remember I used to like invite people on the server and be like, "All right, are you cool? Are you gonna destroy my shit?"
Oh my god, I remember that.
And then a guy like blew up all my shit, and I'm like, you know what? I'm not rebuilding this, and everyone else did it.
Oh yeah, I remember that. There was just like ruins in the back.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, and then I came into the server because I was like really late to all this. Like I got Minecraft like so long after it, and I think I was using your friend's account for a while.
Yeah.
Carlos uses that account now. I don't think he still does, but I just came in and I'm like, so and there's like a gallery of pixel art and like big old statues. I made a statue of my like character's head, and inside. There was nothing because I mean, right?
It's empty.
Yeah, so
like a real.
And my girlfriend at the time put like roses in there. Go back there now. They're not roses. They're poppies.
Really?
Yeah.
Minecraft's changed.
Yeah, they're poppies. So I'm just like, oh, this is better. So yeah, that's cool. But there's like a gallery of pixel art and stuff, and it's really cool. But and like statues that I'm just like. When did we have the time to make this? Because I remember we made a 3D, like, TARDIS from Doctor Who.
Multiple.
Yeah. And it like had a beacon inside where it would, like, the actual console.
I was really autistic. I'm still really autistic. I just transferred it from making Minecraft stuff to making actual art.
Yeah, and,
that's where it goes, guys.
But, yeah, so it was great. But then there's just, like, behind like the Mario that's just there's like ruins of like a statue of Joey. It's like a wasteland of just Joey.
Someone blew them up.
Yeah, why did you have so many statues of yourself?
Come on. I mean, come on.
You just had but it was like your shitty avatar.
I know.
And it was like holding like a glass of wine. The wine glass was still there, but your head was gone and like part of your body was gone. So it looked like the Planet of the Apes had happened.
Planet of the Apes, except wine Joey's in the ground.
Yeah, like there was just like legs on the ground. There's like all this stuff. Like the Joey statues were crumbling, and there's like I think someone added to it to make it look like that, to make it look like dystopian. Yeah. Because when you blow something up, it's not gonna look like that. But someone like made like falling parts, I remember, and just like sideways stuff, and I'm just like, and I just show up. I'm like, so so this is cool.
Oh
but
yeah, you built Monkey D. Luffy in Minecraft.
Yeah, I did,
and it was a good statue.
Yeah, it was good. Like it was like really detailed and stuff. I'm proud of it.
I'm thinking of going back into pixel art when I go into game design. You guys, I'm making a real video game. No, I'm not yet, but I will soon.
So I'm there, and I'm just like, so I mean, this is all cool and all, but the fuck is this? Why is there the Planet of the Apes over here? And you're just like, oh, don't worry about it. Like you didn't actually explain it to me until like way later. You're just like, just don't worry about it.
What
and
do
I'm
you
like,
expect, dude?
And it's just like, what do you mean, don't worry about it? There's like fallout over there. I'm afraid there's gonna be like villagers in a vault somewhere. Which is, how am I not gonna worry about that? Like there's like lava and stuff.
I think that is by far the game I got the most autistic about.
Yeah.
Like in my life.
Oh, one of our friends is still messaging me saying if I still have a server. I'm like, no, I don't have one anymore.
I haven't played Minecraft in like 3 years.
Yeah, that's what I told him.
You know what you should say? I have a channel. It's called Redstoners.
No, because you don't like him.
Ooh. Say the name, I'll censor it.
I think you know who it is.
Yeah, he's fine.
He's still fine? I thought you hated him.
I don't hate anyone.
Alright. We'll have him on Rage Stoners, because, I mean, he's been asking me to play it, and I just never took him up on that offer. He's like, if you ever get your server up, just tell me. I'm like, yeah, sure, whatever.
Ooh, I have a good question. What's the longest you've held in a pee, and for what reason? Like, what's the most satisfying thing that you've held in a pee for?
This is gonna be gross.
Yeah.
I got a bladder infection.
Ow.
Yeah, it was like a few years ago. I got a bladder infection for just that. Actually, I had one earlier because I'm just a little shit and I just don't want to go. I'm just like, no, I'm not. I got work to do. I gotta draw, and it's just like, oh wait, I haven't peed in 2 days. I'm going to die.
I do the same thing with food. Over summer, a few years ago, I lost like 10 pounds just because I forget to eat. And I also shaved my head because I do that like every summer somehow. And someone thought I had cancer.
When you had a side cut.
Yeah, you guys, every summer I get a really shitty haircut. Like that's
yeah,
my,
like
my tradition.
over the summer it was like the long hair, so.
Yeah, that looked good.
Yeah, I like how you said yeah, and then you're like, wait, no.
My hair was long.
You look
over
so
summer,
offended.
And then I cut it off, and I was bald, and I donated it. But then the summer, like 2 summers before that, I sent one of my friends just one really edgy picture of me with a side cut, and just one exists, and I know he still has it somewhere, and like. He still bribes me with it. He'll be like, you know what? I'll pull up this side cut pic. I'll put that somewhere. Put that somewhere wacky, and you'll be mad, dude.
You'll be mad, dude.
You'll be real mad, dude.
So.
Want
to bring an autistic argument into the show?
Yeah.
All right. Well, it's not going to be an argument because we both agree on this.
What?
It was an argument that was happening earlier today.
Yeah.
The friend zone. It doesn't exist.
The friend zone is not real.
Yeah, it's not. All right, we're good.
We're done.
We're done. That's it.
Podcast is over, folks.
No, it's not.
Oh, wait.
You're lame.
You know what? I'm going to try a little thought experiment.
What are you doing?
Just leaving you alone with the podcast. I'll find out what you said when I edit this.
Oh. I'm probably not gonna say anything. You just edit out everything.
I want you to try this.
Alright.
This is actually just an excuse for me to take a piss.
Okay. Our friend Jace is, she uploaded a video around the time that we're recording this. So, hey Jace. That's good. Excited. These guys are just answering your own questions. What the hell? Joey X Joey. Oh, which hole do you like it in? Well, I mean, the blue one. So there he goes. There's your answer to that. Man, god damn it! I asked for questions and they gave me this shit. Swear to God, if Joey takes any longer peeing, I'm gonna kill him. Oh, do we have a question? No. No, they're just doing the same thing. He-Man? Why don't you have any questions for me, He-Man? If you had more questions, perhaps I wouldn't be trying to get the power of Grayskull from you, He-Man. I'll kidnap Prince Adam if you don't give me more questions, He-Man. If only I can find him. But believe me, I will. I'll find that prince, and then you'll finally respect me enough so that I would. I wasn't going anywhere. Why do they not know Prince Adam's He-Man? He doesn't change his face. He just gets a sword. He just gets a sword in a different outfit. It's like Superman. Well, no, I mean, glasses can change the way you look. And he's like more combed over, and he hunches. He pretends he has a hunchback, so he's like less attractive. So, where's that? And in some cases, they say that he speaks in a different voice, but it's not Superman at all. It's just dumb. Skeletor's an idiot. Because everyone else just knows, oh yeah, that's Adam, he's a He-Man. But they're just assholes to Skeletor. It's like, Oh, I wonder where Prince Adam is. I mean, He-Man, do you know where he is? No. And Skeletor's like, yeah. I'll find him one day. I'll kidnap Prince Adam. And you'll have to find him, He-Man. You'll have to come and fight me, Skeletor. I don't know. I got masks. Fucking shitty weeaboo masks. Ugh. The anime is trash. No, it's fun. Joey does not know how to take care of wigs. He just kind of tossed my wig on the thing. It's not even hung up right. God damn it. Let's see if they have more questions. I pressed the wrong thing. Alright, let's see if they have more questions for... Nope. Wait. Are you my father? Yes. I didn't want to break it to you, but yes, I am. That's just a hard fact for you there. Also, Joey's not a real skeleton, so I'm just gonna tell you right now, he's a fraud. He'll never be a real skeleton either. And I'm always the OG skeleton of shit. I don't know. So, there you go.
I had an epiphany while I was peeing.
Was it about He-Man?
Would you rather have bones for eyes?
Yeah.
Or eyes for bones? Which one is it?
So, would I rather be blind or in
no, you
pain?
don't see, but it just hurts to blink and see because they're bones.
I could just get them removed.
No, your eyes are bones. The
Yeah.
bones are eyes. If you remove the bones, you can't see.
I'm fine with that. I don't want to be... It's better than being in pain forever.
Wait, which option are we talking about? Which option are you saying is better?
The bones for eyes. Because eyes for bones, you're just a glob of, like, eyes.
No, but you have
with
skin
covering. Yeah. Your bones give you structure. With them being eyes, you have none.
But you'd be able to, like, octopus around and
No!
squeeze into small places. Like Osmosis Jones.
That's the stupidest thing I've ever heard.
He crawls through the wall and his pill
Oh,
friend...
Joey, we got a question. I already answered it.
His
but,
pill friend follows him.
You already saw it, right?
No, what is it?
Are you my father? I already answered it.
Fuck you.
I said yes. I'm sorry, but it's just the truth. Joey isn't. He's not a real skeleton, as I said.
You guys, would you rather...
You're a fraud.
Let's do one... Okay, let's do one more would you rather, and then we're wrapping up the show.
I was He-Man. No, I wasn't.
Would you rather...
He-Man?
Would you rather...
Also, how can someone do, like, a single, like, person, like, anything?
A single voice?
Yeah.
You just stick to it.
No, that's not what I mean. Like, one, like, the videos where it's just one guy.
What?
Like, if you're recording something and it's just you, it's hard.
Like PewDiePie?
Yeah, like that.
You just scream and you make a big ruckus like a little...
Well, yeah,
12-year-old.
well, that's alright, but what about people that...
Like Critical?
Yeah.
Just...
He's make nipple jokes.
You literally just talk to yourself. Like a crazy person. Have you seen my streams?
Yeah, I can't do that!
Have you seen my streams? I'm like autistic, so I just sit there. It's like, hey, how's it going, you guys?
Dude, a stream without another person is just the stream with, like, someone else with you, except there's no one else responding to you, except for you.
It's so freaky, dude.
It's just like, what should I do about this?
It's
oh, I know
haunting.
what I should do. I should do this, and then you don't explain what you did.
When you watch like the videos of it, it seems normal, but when you film it, it feels so unnatural.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah, how do you think I felt when you left? So, what was the hypothetical so we can wrap up?
I couldn't think of one. You come up with one.
I can
This
think
is your
of...
first. Your first hypothetical on the show.
Would you rather be an annoying dog, but you got like, but you have the brain of like a human, so you're trying to speak to people.
Yeah.
So like, but they just think of you like, oh, go away.
That's like what autism is. Go on.
Oh, okay then.
It's no different.
No, but you're an actual dog.
Okay, yeah, go on.
You're an actual dog,
Yeah.
and you have like, but you have like people thoughts,
Mhm.
and you're just like, damn it, I wish I had opposable thumbs, and you're just like that, and or would you rather be a person that is just a dog?
So the difference there is between autism and being retarded, pretty
Yeah.
much.
There you go.
I'd go dog.
Which one?
Like just be a dog, because then I could be like that movie, Dogs versus Cats, and then I could fight the cats, and I could be the beagle. I could be the main beagle.
That's your. I like your reasoning of this. Is just that I could be the beagle. Guys,
That movie had
I
like
get to fight the cats.
that movie had like the best burn. The kid was like, "Let's name the dog Loser," and the mom's like, "Dude, fuck, let's just name him Lou. Let's just say you named the dog and just call him Lou because I'm not masochistic, you fucking shit kid." Do you remember that movie?
Yeah.
That was-
Wasn't he allergic to like dogs?
No, the dad was allergic.
Yeah, the
to
dad
dogs.
was allergic to dogs. Like he picked up a dog and he just like got face moles.
That was a really good movie. I loved it as a little boy. I loved how I didn't like how evil the cats were because I had a cat and I was like, you know what?
That movie is definitely made by dog people.
Yeah.
And then they made a sequel and it wasn't as good.
Oh, I think I saw that in theaters.
Yeah, it was like way later.
Yeah. It was like to the point where you sort of
You
I
saw it?
stopped watching kids movies, but
No,
like,
you know what it was for me? It was just like kind of like the movie came out and you're like, wait, is this a sequel of this or is it just a new, you know what I mean, right?
Yeah.
It's just like because they didn't like say Cats vs. Dogs 2. They said Cats vs. Dogs and it had like a subtitle. So it's like, wait, is this an actual like just another thing that's Cats vs. Dogs or is it like a sequel of the movie?
You know what that's
And
like?
it ended up being like just a continuation.
Like Spy Kids 1, 2, and 3, those are all like obviously sequels. Then they make a fucking Spy Kids 4 that's apparently like a totally different thing.
Yeah, it is. The Spy Kids 4 was like she was pregnant.
Who? Which one?
The new
Junie.
Spy Kid.
Junie was
No,
pregnant.
no, they were like grown up.
What?
Yeah, they were like grown up and shit.
Did
and they
Junie
weren't
ever get pussy?
No.
And step out of his autistic Jew fit?
Wait, maybe I don't know.
He had a Jewfro.
Yeah,
Or
he
was
did.
He wasn't even Jewish.
Yeah, he was like Mexican, dude.
I realized
they
like,
all were.
Yeah, I realized the entire cast of that was like a few weeks ago.
That's why I liked the movie. Maybe that's why I liked it when I was a kid.
I know.
Like I could be them, and then now I'm just
You're
a
never
goblin.
a Spy Kid. You'll never be a real Spy Kid. Dog.
Yeah, I know,
You'll
but
just-
I hoped.
You'll just be the fucking rejects, the Peeboys.
I'll be the guy.
We're the Peeboys to the Spy Kids.
You know what I am?
What?
I'm the flying pig.
I'm the guy.
No, I'm the gorilla that dies. Remember?
The big arm gorilla that.
Yeah, that like gets killed
It
by
looks
the.
just like the alien from Ben 10, dude.
Yeah, it does. Oh, and they also had the same name, Spider Monkey.
Oh my god.
Oh, but no. What were we talking about?
Spy Kids.
Oh yeah, the dog.
No, I didn't tell you. I realized when I was watching I was looking up Spy Kids because my friend kept talking to me about Spy Kids, and I looked it up and I realized it was an all Hispanic cast. And
Yeah,
I
it
sat
was.
there, and
Except
my
for
mind-
Emily Osment.
I know, but my mind like exploded.
Emily Osment and her and like the person who played her brother.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
the Emily Osment wasn't a jerk. It was all her brother. And then they became good guys by the third movie.
Who's your favorite Spy Kid? Did you like Junie?
No,
Yeah, Junie was a bitch.
I liked
Carmen.
Carmen because she's like, I know what to do and you're an idiot.
She's just like, Junie, I got this. And then he just
And then and then he's like, no, I'm gonna do it. And then he messes up. He just messes it up for everyone. And he's the main character, so it's like, why?
Remember the guy? And he was in there for like he was alive for
Steve
like 5
Buscemi?
seconds. Yeah.
No,
Not
he was.
Steve Buscemi.
No, he was there for like the third movie.
No, I'm not talking about Steve Buscemi. Yeah, I'm talking about. I'm talking about
20.
What was his name? Wood or something similar to Wood. Wood.
George Clooney.
Elijah Wood. It was
Elijah Wood, yeah, as the guy.
And he just showed up and he's like,
I'm the guy. I can
died.
do this.
He's shot. He's just a fucking
and it's just like,
rotting corpse on the ground.
he's just like, don't worry, guys. He opens the door, and he's just like all proud and stuff, and it's just like, yeah, nothing can stop me. It's like he just gets shot once, and all of his life, because everyone had like 5, right?
Yeah, he had like 99, and they all
just all went down. It's like, why?
How can
you know what made me mad?
That? What?
Remember they're running with the hackers?
Yeah.
It made me mad that he lost like 2 lives from that.
Why did he?
Because they did that. They tapped his chest.
Really?
Yeah, they just went doot doot, and it went brr, brr, like because the noise it made when it went down.
Yeah.
And it's just like, are you kidding me? That just makes it. God, that's the worst.
That was like one of the few movies where they actually used video game terms semi-literally.
Yeah.
And they weren't just like, check out the RAM on this game. They were like,
yeah,
these
I like how it's like, wait, I didn't get her email. It's like, dude.
Dude, no, we got phones and we got texting, we got sexting, we got.
Joey, no, that's you.
That's not me. That's God.
Old you.
That's God himself.
Yeah. So you.
What's the difference?
Dio Flando. So what was the thing I was gonna say?
Let it go.
No, don't.
Let it go.
No, don't.
I have a hole in my toe.
That is not your toe.
Sock.
There you go.
There you ho.
So I like how Emily Oz, like in the first movie, was like, these guys are the bad guys, all right? And the second movie, like, oh, these guys are bad guys again. And then it's like, no, I'm just kidding. Just one of them is, and the other one's a good guy. And the third movie is like, they're both good guys.
You know what was a really good movie?
Yeah.
Spy Kids 2.
Yeah, that was good. 3D was just weird.
Yeah, I saw it in theaters.
I like how just Sylvester Stallone was the big guy.
I remember the day.
The big bad.
I remember the day I saw it in theaters.
I used to have it.
Yeah, me too. I like
with the song with like the glasses too.
I got one of those magnet fish things where you pick up the fish with the magnet.
Oh, I had one of those.
And I got one of those the same day I saw the movie, and it's like, you know what? My life can't get any fucking better.
And then it did.
And I couldn't play with it in the theater, so I had to sit there, and I was like, damn, what's going on with my fish toy outside? You got any finishing thoughts?
Spy Kids 3. Alright. Spy Kids 2. Yeah. Spy Kids 1. Yeah.